Anyway, let's go ahead and do the Pandæmonium Epilogue. Looks like we started off in Old Charlian, it looks like. And actually, we can get there really quickly from the boat. So I'll just go ahead and head in the wrong direction. We can just head on down to the docks and take the boat over there. Yeah, we can just take the, this guy over to Old Charlian. And then we can figure out exactly where the quest start is. The quest is called A Present from the Present? Okay. Where do we start it? It's obviously going to be a regular quest. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Let's head on over there. Yeah, Affable Researcher. That's it. Let's go and talk to him and start up the Pandæmonium Epilogue quest. A Present from the Present. I really wanted to do this because I wanted to wind up Themis, Minion, and then where Damon's Abide? I don't know what song that is. The Affable Researcher is trying to get your attention. Oh, you must be brilliant. Why, you look exactly as Professor Claudian described. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm the professor's new assistant, you see. His stories of your foray into Pandæmonium have been an endless well of knowledge and entertainment. In fact, there is a small matter that has arisen with regard to the facility that he wishes to discuss with you. Thus my seeking you out. He asks that you stop by Aporia at your earliest convenience. Sounds good to me. Let's head on over there. Let's head on out to Labyrinthos first. And then we'll teleport on over to Aporia. Yep, that's Aporia. Apparently he got a new assistant. What happened to the other two? Maybe they'll talk about that. Maybe they just finally got tired of him. Because I remember him being a bit of a character. Also, I don't see them here at all, so... Oh, no, Rested Nod is one of them. And, Hello Alpha. And MGG is the other one. So I guess he just has a new one. Yeah, I should have talked to them first. Oh, well. Brilliant! You are ever a sight for sore eyes. Well, like, that's the normal response people should have. I trust you have been well since last we spoke. Well, I'm not dead, so... Good. Now, as much as I'd like to reminisce, it will serve us both better if I cut to the quick. I asked you here to discuss a matter concerning Eric... Yeah, just Eric. Who I'm sure you remember. Yeah, what about him? I certainly do, for his memories reside within me as still. Every so often, my mind's eye glimpses the grim spectacle of the final days, though there are also visions of a simpler time. There's a little minion. In one, I saw a warder under siege by colleagues. They demanded to know why a tiny Eric was running amok in the halls of Pandæmonium. I think that's what the drop from the P4N. Upon hearing that the mammoth was created out of profound admiration, my past self gave only a rueful smile. Then Themis would have been a far superior choice of a subject. Alas, I suppose you've never seen the man. An inadvertently revealing deflection, we believe, as Themis's duties as emissary kept him away from Pandæmonium. Eric doubtless grew to miss his dear friend. And we know what Themis looked like, so we thought, why not to make a mammoth here and send it as gift? Okay, that's why we get it. We employed a local artisan to take care of the first step. The resulting work is masterful indeed. And there it is. It's really cute. Since you're the only one among us who can return to Pandæmonium, might I ask you to deliver this to Eric? Sure. You can count on it. You don't think it will distract him from his work? You don't think he'd want a doll that looks like me, too? No, he won't. Thank you, Brillian. I suspect he will be overjoyed. As I've recalled more of his memories, I've noticed that Eric seldom expressed his own desires. Perhaps it was an unspoken rule in the Society of the Ancients. Nonetheless, I would very much like you to do something for him. A small kindness is the least we owe him. Well, you're giving him the minion. Is that what you're referring to? Oh, I thought that was worded in a way that I thought there was going to be something else. I imagine you can still reach Pandæmonium from the Neas in Elpis. Once there, the key wards will surely assist you in tracking him down, assuming they even remember me. I forget exactly what the, how that all went, because there was some, like, time shenanigans where, like, nobody remembered what happened or anything. Given the peaceful state of Pandæmonium at present, or past, I see no reason that the keywords wouldn't allow you a moment of Eric's time. What do you know about Athena and her connections to ours? Nah, let's skip those. I think that's stuff that you could already have. We went to painstaking lengths to ensure every detail of the mammoth is just right. Yeah, I wish I had talked to them beforehand, but whatever. Why, I wish I could be there to see Eric's expression when he receives it. Yeah, I think those are all the ones that existed before, and then now they have a different initial dialogue. And then, yeah, he just has a triple triad. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport over to Elpis. And, yeah, there we go, to Agnorsis. Or is that it? Angornosis. Sure. I forgot that I can't pronounce a single thing in the Ancients world, because they use all these weird naming stuff. I think it's like supposed to be like Greek or whatever. Well, you know, it's Greek to me, that's for sure. So it's, of course, it happens to be a really foggy day in Elpis. Definitely like in the top 3 most beautiful zones in the game. I still think Azim's Step wins that though. Alright. There's the Neas. We haven't been here in quite a while, that's for sure. It's been like 2 years. Almost. Enter Pandæmonium? Yes. And then we run through the gates. You know, the gates of Pandæmonium. Is there anyone I can talk to while I'm here? Or are these keywords just gonna be annoying? I don't know, it looks like just Hegemony. Miss Scream herself. Are you returned to us so soon, Brillian? Not as a miss, I hope. I was looking for Eric, actually. And this is a gift for Eric, you say? A man much in demand of late. People expect great things of him now, greater than he's prepared for, by his estimation. Thus is he at this very moment studying at the words of La Habrea. Under his father's tutelage, he hopes to gain further mastery over the creations here, that he might one day become a keyword himself. I thought he was a keyword. Although Master La Habrea's harsh methods have more than once driven him to the verge of surrender, his determination to prove himself always drags him back from the brink. That sounds like Eric, all right. He'll keep at it, I'm sure of it. But they have so little time. What do you mean? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Eric, all right. Indeed. And while I'm certain he would enjoy seeing you, I wonder if he would rather the reunion occur after he has come into his own. No, let's do it now. That said, I understand why you wish to be here when he sees your little Themis simulacrum. Would that I could witness his reaction myself. Keyword Hegemony. We've received a word from Eric. He says he'll soon be returning. His message is well received. Yes, I see in this a tidy solution. When he arrives, can you tell him to attend me here? Say that there is something I wish to show him. I want you to choose a suitably dark place from which to eavesdrop on our conversation. When the moment is right, send the puppet this way. Okay. Thus shall we both be privy to his reaction, even as you remain undetected. While such subterfuge would usually fall outside my duties as keyword, rest assured, I'm happy to help. That'll be funny. Alright, let's like the hegemony, and then we'll head to our suitably dark corner. He shouldn't notice you if you hide beyond the threshold yonder. Keep the tiny Themis close at hand. I trust you will choose the right moment to send it out. Yes, I will. Let's go hide behind the gate. Wait for Eric to arrive. There he is, and there's our Themis. Well, our wind-up Themis. I see that Master La Habrea has not softened. You've done well to endure his methods. Sometimes I feel he's become even more difficult. Were I not recently made privy to his true nature, I would have abandoned hope within moments. Such is his way of nurturing your talents, I suppose. I know. He still aggravates me, but I have come to see that even our quarrels are means to know him better, as a father and one of the 14 both. Ah, yes. I called you here because I had something to show you. Send it out. Yeah, I like how it's running like that. Themis, why are you so small? Ah. Another puppet, I see. But who managed to render such a striking likeness? They asked me not to divulge their identity. I can only say that they have your best interests at heart. How curious. And to think such a gift would arrive so soon after I met with the man himself. I happened to run into him at the words of La Habrea. It was my first time speaking with him in his capacity as a Litibus, but he was friendly as ever. He told me of yet more... belegged plants from the words of Hulmarut, which had escaped and taken root in a region designed for Logreif's creations, making proper assessment quite impossible. Are they just purposely trying to name drop as many of the ancients as possible, as many of the convocation members as possible? Themis was called upon to judge whether to switch testing grounds for convenience or uproot the unwelcome creations. So soon after returning from Pandæmonium, he said he finds such minor squabbles a welcome change. Well, yeah, Pandæmonium was like end of all existence and time. And of course, we spoke of Brillian. Naturally. Perhaps we can ask your admirer to make a likeness of her as well? Oh my. As much as I would like that, I don't believe it would suit her. Unlike Themis and I, Brilliant isn't bound to her own small domain, well that's for sure. I think she rather belonged to the entire star. To keep her, or even an imitation, confined here would feel wrong. Okay. Brilliant and Themis are both dear friends, and I need no tangible proof to be certain of our bond. Though I admit that it will be nice to have a reminder of at least one of them around. We got the little Themis there. I'm glad to hear it. Now, I believe you have duties to return to. If you wouldn't mind fetching those reports from Peripetia on the new creations sent from Elpis. Gladly, keyword hegemony, and little Themis here will come with me. I don't remember the wind-up minions being quite so animated. Or maybe I just don't notice them because they're so small. Well, that went well. I got a little Turner out of there. That went well, Hegemony. Thanks for the help. That turned out well, wouldn't you say? Well, that's literally what I just said. Eric has a new companion, and you were able to witness his joy at meeting him. Each and every warder here owes you a great debt. I hope that charming charade helped repay mine in some small way. I must attend to my own work, but I wish you all the best. Whether or not we meet again, fare thee well, Berlian. Alright, let's teleport back to Aporia and wrap this up. That's a pretty nice little epilogue, plus again we get the wind-up Themis minion, which is, you know, great. Alright, Claudian, we delivered the minion. There you are, Berlian. Judging by the grin on your face, I trust the mammoth is safely in Eric's hands. Yes, it is. I knew we could count on you. May that doll provide him some small reprieve from the stresses of his station. Well, if he's working with La Hebrea, then yeah, he's gonna have a lot of stress. Speaking of which, I know you had to pull yourself from your own adventures to take care of this little errand, so I don't intend to let you go unrewarded. Oh, you better not. That's why we commissioned 2 mammoths from the start. I dare say Themis will be delighted to travel a whole new era by your side. Yeah, we get the Themis minion.